Hi guys, good afternoon. I'm about to make Taco Tuesday. So here we go. I bought 3 pounds of meat because in my house we eat so much taco that it's an awesome leftover. What do I do with the leftover? I eat tacos. I make a rice medley with pepper and onions with whatever left over. I can make stuffed peppers. I can put it like in a scrambled egg. So it's so versatile that I always make extra because it just helps. So I went to Trader Joe's and that's what I got today. Okay, so some ground turkey. It was about $3 a pound, which is, I think, pretty good. So it's something that can be a little more inexpensive as a meat. I get ground turkey. Here we go. Let me clean my hands.
Why?
Because mommy likes to clean her hands. So if you know me, I'm like a clean freak. I love to clean my hands non-stop. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put the meat there. I'm gonna break it up a little, so there's a little bit, it's a little more even. Okay, another great thing about this meal, hi Nicole, another great thing about this meal is it's very easy to prepare. Okay, you can buy the meat in about 20 minutes, the food's done. What am I gonna eat this with? Well, this is warming up. I'm gonna show you, they're both from Trader Joe's. These are whole wheat tortillas from Trader Joe's. They're 45 calories a piece. They have 1.5 grams of fat, about 10 grams of carbs, but 7 of those grams, it's fiber. So really just 3 grams of carbs and 4 grams of protein. So these are my favorites that I found. La Tortilla has whole wheat ones that I like too. They're about 50 calories. That's my second choice. And I'm also gonna make some red quinoa. Okay, and my red quinoa for 1 cut of a cup is 2.5 grams of fat, 30 grams of protein, 3 of them being of fiber, and 6 grams of protein. Of carbs, I'm sorry. I'm like all over the place today. And my phone's falling. Okay, so I'm gonna mix it up. And while I'm mixing it up and this is warming up, I'm gonna heat up some water, okay? I really like to do all my spices when I heat up the water because I feel like the hot water melts the spices into blending better. So let me find. Sometimes I have it going on, guys. Sometimes I don't. But that's okay, because I want to show you that I'm a real mom just making life happen, okay? So we're just going to use this clear one for now, okay? So I'm going to give you my recipe, and I'm actually going to put it in the comments so you have it, so you don't have to be like, oh my God, I didn't get the recipe. I got you, okay? So this is my taco seasoning, my favorite. I've tried many, and this is the favorite one I have. There's some that I buy a lot of. These I bought the big sizes because I use them for so many recipes, okay? So we're gonna start with 2 tablespoons of chili powder. This recipe is for 1.5 pounds. Since this is double, we're gonna do 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's 4 of those. We're gonna do, for 1 pound, it's 1 tablespoon of ground cumin, but I'm doubling up, so I'm gonna do 2 of those. 1, 2. You can buy it pre-made, but honestly, guys, I use this same stuff for pretty much everything. It is so great to invest and have it. Okay, we're gonna do, for 1 portion is 1 teaspoon, so we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of salt. Okay, and here's what I can tell you. If you put too much salt, you can't take it away. You can always add more salt. Also, if you're using cheese, it's gonna give it a little more salty taste. So I like to personally use less salt and then bring it up later on as if I need it, okay? Paprika, one of my big contenders. Guys, look at this big boy. I have 2 of those and I go through them. Okay, so paprika, I'm gonna do 1.5 for 1 serving. And for this one, I'm gonna do, and it's teaspoons, I'm gonna do 3, okay? 1, 2, and 3. Okay, paprika is awesome because it gives it the color of the food. If you're big into the food looking good, paprika is going to give it that color that you need. Okay, 1 teaspoon of coriander. We're going to do 2 of them because we're doubling everything up. And don't worry about writing it down. I'm going to put it on the bottom. Okay, the one awesome thing about doing things with spices is that there's no calories added with spices. That's one of the things I love the most. And lastly, half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, completely up to you. This is something that you don't have to put on. If you want to skip it, you totally can. I love it, and my daughter will eat it. But the thing with cayenne pepper, I feel like it's like it could be so random. Like one seed can be nothing, and the next seed could be like super spicy. So if you are like my friend Tara, that is not in love with, you know, everything that is flavorful, I always say to her, you know, add it on later. You're all done. Okay, baby, have some water. And guys, my daughter's eating snacks before dinner. Like, I'm just a mom trying to have it all. I just want you to know that. So there's no perfect time to cook. You just do the best that you can, okay, with what you have. So here's all my spices. Actually, it looks so pretty, doesn't it? Okay, so here's all my spices. And then I'm going to add a little hot water. My hot water's already done. Okay. And then I'm going to take a fork. Well, this is cooking. Let me get a fork. And I'm going to mix it all up. So I'm just kind of like bringing it up a little so it mixes a little better. I'm so glad you guys are watching Taco Tuesday, baby. What are you guys doing? Are you cooking? Did you just get home from work? Are you thinking about what you're going to make for dinner? Let me know. Put it on the chat. Make me feel not lonely. All alone today I am. Okay, so you see how it blends it so well once you do it? So I like to do it early enough so that hot water kind of like breaks it all up. Okay, so let me show you how we're looking with our meat. Okay. No more Paris booty right now, baby. Right now, we're going to, Mommy's going to finish dinner. And then you're going to eat, okay? I got it. Okay, and then after I mix this up, I'm going to show you the add-ons that I use for this that I love, okay? I'm just breaking it up a little. Yes, you okay, baby? You're okay. Why don't you go watch Peppa Pig? I put it on for you. All right, now let me show you my add-ons. Okay? Things that I add on. No, baby, no mint shake right now. You're ready. No, thank you. Guys, please don't mind my daughter. And if you're a mom, can you say hashtag I feel you? She's fine. She just wants to whine. Okay, so add-ons, awesome from Trader Joe's. Today's Trader Joe's day because that's where I went, okay? So this is called Island Salsa. Let me tell you what's in. Excuse me one second. Camila? No, thank you. Go watch. No, you already had a shake. Guys, my daughter had 2 shakes and she wants another one. I said no more. Okay, I'm going to move to the other room. So what do we have here? This is the Island Salsa. And it's chunky salsa with mango, pineapple, red jalapeno peppers. Okay, it's really not spicy. What it gives you is that like sweet and like salty flavor. So if you like sweet and salty flavor, you're gonna love this. Trader Joe's also have a pineapple salsa that is banging and I love. But I just love mangoes and I love the mango flavor of that all. Okay, so this is one of my favorites. All right, so here we are mixing again. Let's see where we're at. Hi, Jean. Okay, so we're mixing again. It's taking a little longer than I expected, but that's okay. Thanks for watching. Jean, what are you doing? Did you just get home from work? Okay, so if I ever want to speed it up, let me show you what I do. I'm going to put the lid on it because what that's going to create is almost like a vapor effect. It's going to cook it from every which way because it's going to get a lot hotter than me just putting it on. So I just put the lid on it like that. Okay, so let's switch this up. You see that? My daughter's fine now. She's just, I was away for the weekend, so she's really feeling it. Okay, so mango salsa. Let me see if I have the pineapple salsa so I can show you. And that one, guys, I should get like money from Trader Joe's. It's $1.99 and it is phenomenal. It's one of my favorites. Okay, for the guacamole, if you're just watching this, this is my favorite guacamole that I highly recommend. Hi, Chris. It's the Holy Guacamole Minis. Let me tell you why I love them. Because every time I buy a bag of guacamole, of avocado, and to make guacamole, I waste it. Because they're either way too hard, and by the time I look at them, they're way too like overdone and I can use them, okay? So that drives me crazy. If you're like me and drives you crazy, let me know. Holy guacamole is awesome. They are very nicely flavored. There's one, oh, this keeps moving. There's one that I particularly love. It has like the flavoring, and there's ones that are really smooth. I buy both because there's days that my daughter doesn't mind any of this, like the peppers, the onions, she doesn't mind it. And there's days that she's too. It's like, no, I don't want it. It's got a green thing. I see the green thing, mom, right? So the other thing is that they're pre-measured. They're only 100 calories, okay, which I love. So if you want to eat half, that's 50 calories. So they're really easy for my fitness pal. You can scan it and get it. And that way you can divide. If you have 100 calories, it's so easy. If you have 3 tacos to say, okay, I'm going to use this much and contain yourself. So holy guacamole is one of my favorites. Okay, I showed you the island salsa from Trader Joe's. And then the other thing, what did I put, is the cheese. Okay, the cheese. This cheese for a quarter cup is 90 calories. I'll probably use 1 tablespoon of cheese or 2, depending on how many tacos I have. This is awesome for me to just know. It also adds flavor, which I love. So we're back at it. You can see how much more is cooking. It also makes the, this is gonna sound weird, but it makes like the meat sweat. It gives it like, I think it's the vapor. It just makes it like a little more like a juice on the meat, which I actually love because I feel like it makes it a little more tender instead of drying it out. Okay, so here we go. So once this is a little more, so right now it's still a little too pink for me to put my my seasoning on it. But as soon, I'm probably gonna leave it for like 2 more minutes, but I wanna switch it up so the different heat gets in different places, okay? Here we go, we're gonna put it on again and we're just gonna switch it up. So let me show you. It's getting there, but it's still a little pink. Do you see that? So we're not gonna put the thing on yet. The reason why I don't wanna put it on yet is because this is gonna go into the color. Pretty much the water's gonna dissolve and evaporate and the spices are gonna stay there. So if it's not almost cooked, I won't be able to see when it's cooked. And Jean says she's been home early and made minestrone soup. Oh, I love soup. Do you guys know that? Soup is my thing. My husband laughs because he goes, whoever says, oh, I want soup for dinner? I do. I love soup for dinner. Do you agree, guys? Like, soup just reminds me of me being a little kid and being taken care of. And now that I'm an adult, God, do I miss that. Do I miss being a little kid and being taken care of? Being said, oh, come this time for dinner. Dinner will be ready. It's like the best. One of the reasons why I love to visit my mom, because she always cooks for me. Okay, guys. So look, in that little bit, how much, I want to show you. I cut it all up. Look now how much the meat is cooked. So now that the meat is cooked, I'm going to just put all this sauce. So there's a little leftover, so I'm just going to take a little more water. Okay. Usually I use a measuring cup because a measuring cup has a handle because the cup is pretty wet, FYI. Okay, so let me show you how it's looking. Okay, so now I'm going to mix it so those flavors are everywhere, okay? Once I mix it and these flavors are everywhere, that's going to, like I said, the water's going to evaporate, but the spices are going to stay in, and that's what's going to make it nice and juicy, okay? I did not add any peppers or onions to this because my salsa and my guacamole have so much of it. But if you're not using that, feel free to add it, okay? So let me do this again. Feel free to add it. Okay. So after this, you see, now it's kind of been divided everywhere. I'm going to put it on low. If you have low or medium low, I'm going to put it on medium low. And I'm just going to let that simmer. I'm going to let that just cook down till you can hardly see any liquid. And that's when it's done. Okay, last but not least, the last thing I'm going to put on my tacos is Greek yogurt. What I use is giant Greek whole milk yogurt. I love it. It's plain. I use this instead of sour cream. I honestly cannot even tell, and it is phenomenal. It gives it that creamy feeling. It gives it that like sour cream flavor without the calories, and it actually adds more nutrition and protein. So guys, I'm going to put on this post the last picture, but here you go. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you like it. Remember, we have a 6-day cleaning challenge if you need a little reboot, or if you're looking for a bigger commitment, we have a 90-day transformation challenge. There is no buy-in. This one's especially for all our clients that would like a 3-month support and transformation. So it's a completely different group. But if you're interested in posting daily and being committed, and I want you to know who's doing this challenge. I have people that just want more energy. They're doing the challenge and they're having a tea and a shake a day. I have people that just want to commit to having a healthier breakfast. Tea and shake a day also. I have people that want to lose weight. I have moms that right now are pregnant that want to have a healthy pregnancy. I want support throughout their pregnancy. They're doing the challenge. I have people that want to gain weight and need support. They're doing the challenge. So I'm giving you a lot of options because it's for everybody. I have a lady that just wants to sleep better through the night. That's part of the challenge. It's whatever you want to commit to for 90 days and you want support and accountability. And I just want you to know, imagine taking a picture today and feeling uncomfortable and not confident. And in 90 days, I could not wait to take your clothes off to take this picture and compare them. Because listen, you live with you and you forget what you look like. You forget how you feel. So right now, when we're starting, you're going to see the things you're going to work on, the intention we're going to put in it. We're going to work mind, body, and soul, and we're going to do this together. So if you're interested, put it on the chat or message us and let us know so we can give you more information. Hope you have an amazing day. Love you all. Bye.